Hello YouTube, this is DrawingKit1313 and welcome to episode 8 of my Let's Play series. Um, yes, so before we get started with this episode, I just want to tell you guys that I do have that forum. I finally got around to making a forum post on, all that, on, minecraftforums.net. So right there is where you can find the links to, all the mods that I use. As well as the config downloads and even the um what are they called, as well as the config downloads and all the world downloads that I will soon be having. Like I said in the beginning of the series, I'm going to have a world download every 10 episodes, so look forward to that, and hopefully we can get a lot done in these next two. um, I guess you would say 3 because there's 8, which is 1, and 9, which is 2, and then episode 10 will be 3, and then I upload them after episode 10. So that gives us 3 episodes to do a whole bunch of stuff for you guys to play around with. Now, I still haven't gotten to upgrading this misc junk chest, so let's go ahead and do that. You can see that I've been pretty busy. I have done a lot of mining. Today in school I had pretty much nothing else to do. We're supposed to be taking our finals, but the 2 classes that I had today, I had already taken my final in one of them, and then the other final was just a joke. So I had about 2 hours to play in this world in school. So I did quite a bit of mining, did quite a bit of researching. I did a lot of researching because I also played. I just kind of like messed around while I was waiting for episode 8 to upload last night, so quite a bit has been done. You can see these things over here. Now you may be saying, whoa, hacks, what are these hacks? No, it's not hacks. Basically, when you take 9 of any crystal, and I had a whole bunch of crystals, like I had so many crystals, and you can see that I still have a lot of these earthen and a lot of aqueous. I had so many crystals, so I figured, hey, that'll make like a nice decorating thing. So when you take 9 crystals and you put them in a crafting grid like so, you get fiery or whatever type of crystal that you use, and you get the Vis ore, which is what naturally spawns in, in nature, but you can place them wherever, and eventually, hopefully when we get, more research done, you can see that I have 4 fragments of lost knowledge right there. When we get some researching, we'll have something to harvest just one or a few of these. That way we can kind of have a Vis crystal farm going on here. So that should be pretty cool. Down here you can see that I got 8 different discoveries. I got a lot of them. I actually had a few more, but some of them were like extremely difficulty, like they're one of the torturous or tricky theories, and I ended up losing those. But basically what I did, since I had so many books, is I just put a stack of books to research, and then I put a stack of books to kind of help it out, and this was the result of that. So was it a little wasteful of books? Yeah, but am I glad that I did it because I have a whole bunch of stuff? Yes. Yes, I am. So I'm just going to show you one by one, I guess. We can just go ahead and do something like this. That way we have room for all this funness. There we go. Okay, that's how I like my inventory organized. Alright, so let me just get all of these. This first one that I have is the Traveling Trunk discovery, made with a soul fragment and some enchanted wood. This magical chest follows you around wherever you go as long as you keep it fed or keep food in its inventory. It should remain healthy and strong. It's a bit noisy and clumsy, but at least it's fireproof. Well, that's good to know, a fireproof chest. However, there's one problem: we don't know how to make these soul fragments yet, so I assume that that's another discovery that we have to get. But until then, I guess we'll just have to wait. So let's put that in there. As you know, I do have this Thaumcraft, so everything's already stored in it, so I don't have to worry about losing it. Now, this next one is the Potency enchantment. This enchantment enhances the effect of certain magical items like wands. It boosts things like damage, range, area effect, or number of blocks affected. The exact attribute it boosts varies from item to item. Well, that's pretty cool, just another enchantment. Don't really have too much of a use for that because I don't have too many magical items. Oh cool, I got a theory. Crucible of Eyes. Let's go ahead and research that. Meanwhile, let's look at this one, the Everfull Urn. Look at it, it's just some bricks, an aqueous crystal, and 2 buckets of water. A small fountain of pure water always flows from the top of this urn, making it a perfect water source to fill your buckets, bottles, or other liquid containers. Filling from it does cause a tiny amount of taint charge. Now you may be asking, what's taint charge? What's all that stuff? Well, I haven't really gotten into it that much in this series, I don't believe, but basically, every chunk in the game of Minecraft, when you have Thaumcraft installed, has its own Vs level, and also, kind of the opposite of Vs, a taint level. As you should know from that stuff, Vs is the good stuff that we can use and is good for the environment, and taint is the stuff that's kind of used for the darker magic and it's not as good for the environment. So each chunk has its own taint and vis aura. Now you may be asking me right now, well, why should I care? Why do I care about, the aura of the environment? Um, well, you should care because if you get a little too much taint in your environment, things could start to get a little strange. And you may want to keep a lookout for that. But needless to say, I still want to craft that Everfull urn because it just seems so cool. So I'm going to need 3 pieces of clay, was it? Yep, 3 pieces. I'm also going to need some buckets, which I should have over here. 1 and 2. I will fill them with water. Let's go ahead and just throw these in here. I don't have any wood anywhere, do I? Damn. Alright, never mind. Go ahead and throw these in my electric furnace. Still having that problem with the it seems like the chunk loading or block update, in that when I logged in today, um, both of these were completely drained out of power, even though this had a whole bunch of power in it. Also noticed that I added 3 more macerators, so I'm definitely macerating a crap ton of stuff right now. Getting a lot of resources, getting a lot of fun stuff, so that should be cool. Let's go over here, get some water. Oh look, my sugar canes are almost all the way full. Okay. Now that I got those full, I'm going to run back over here, and wait, no, it wasn't in the crafting table, it was in this thing, wasn't it? Alright, so brick, brick, brick. Oops, I need an aqueous crystal. Aqueous, have plenty of those. I believe it's because I'm mining in a swamp biome, and I think those are known for their earthen crystals as well as, whatever that is, aqueous crystals, so. Ooh, fun stuff. Everfull urn, too bad it consumed the buckets. And I think that a good place for this would be right here. I'm back. Sorry about that. Just a little bit of an interruption. Is that a sound effect that I hear? Hold on, I turned my game sound down. Let's go ahead and turn that back up. Oh no. It's that running water noise. I hate that noise so much. Oh well, it still looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get a bucket. We have to test this, don't we? Let's see, let's go ahead and get something like this. And, oh yeah, we have tin on us. Cool. Alright, so we can craft a bucket like that, and let's go ahead and... Neat. That's pretty cool. Oop. Alrighty, so that was, it's a pretty neat little toy. Kinda useless, because I could easily make an infinite water source, but, Is that... I'm just hearing, like, weird sound effects, I don't know. I think it was, like... Okay. I keep hearing those stupid rats. I hate the rats so much. They are like the most obnoxious creatures that are added by the Mo Creatures mod. Anyways, I thought that this would be a good kind of addition to the, to my Thaumcraft room. It's a neat little toy. Alright, so we just got the Crucible of Eyes discovery, and that is made with a spider eye, a redstone, and a crucible. Crucible holds more vis and is more efficient than the basic crucible, and when it is nearly full it will emit a redstone signal. Makes sense because it's crafted with redstone. You know what? I feel like crafting this one, so let's go ahead and collect this with our diamond drill. There we go. And let's go over here, get a piece of redstone and a spider's eye. There you go. I only have 2 or 3 of them. Redstone. I have a lot of redstone too, as you can see. while the destruction catalyst does use a good bit of redstone, if you mine around, redstone depth, it's pretty good. So let's go ahead and put that in there, that and that. And this should get us the Crucible of Eyes. Let's go ahead and place this down right there, and neato. Seems cool. Still has that neat little particle effect under the bottom of it. Alrighty, so that's pretty cool. We got the Crucible of Eyes. Let's go ahead and put that right there. And then, didn't we also get the, yep, Everfull Urn. Okay. Let's go ahead and just, I don't know, put those in there, see if we get lucky with anything. Let's go ahead and check out this, the Arcane Focus of Water. Another Arcane Focus, I'll get into those eventually. I'm not really going to try and explain those just yet. But hey look, we got something. Okay. It's a difficulty hard. I might want to put something in there to boost up. This one we have right here is the Shovel of Renewal. It is an enchanted shovel. It is capable of removing large sections of earth and sand. Holding shift suppresses its power. It is also extremely effective at removing tainted ground. If right-click, it will encourage plants to grow. Well, that's pretty interesting. I may have to craft that up too. Just some earth and crystals. I have plenty of those. I have that. What else did it require? Enchanted wood. Yeah, I can get one of those too. Alright, so just keep this in mind, I guess. Next thing that we have is the Stabilized Singularity. This upgrade increases the efficiency of any devices or Thaumic creations it is attached to. So again, getting into those or not the singularities, but the upgrades that I talked about, there's kind of a slot for them in most things. There's a slot right there. It could also be placed in here, as well as right there. Has room for 2 of them. So that's pretty cool. And, well, we might be using that later. Let's go ahead and see if we can get any luck with this. Okay, doesn't look too bad. Hopefully we don't lose it, because that's actually a pretty cool thing that I want to get. This Arcane Focus has medium range and spread, but consumes low value items to increase the efficiency of the bore. Okay, again, this Arcane Focuses, or I guess I should say foci, not really going to get into those just yet, but, in due time, in due time. And yeah, I noticed I just got another one. Pickaxe of the Core. This is something that I really wanted. This magical pickaxe smolders with inner heat. Any materials harvested is that's a grammatical error right there. Any materials harvested are automatically smelted as if by a furnace. Holding shift suppresses its power. You can also use it to create a small wisp that will guide you to the most valuable item it can find nearby. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to have to craft that up. And let's see, in here. 7 League Boots. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. Bam! Okay, well, guess what? We can't really use this because we don't have the Boots of Striding. Way to give it to us out of order. Alright, whatever. Well, let's just go ahead and research this. I guess we have no use of it. 23% chance? Nothing. Okay, so there was your Thaumcraft little exploration of the day. Let's go ahead and actually get a Feast Crystal along with a piece of wood. And I have a few announcements. Like I said, I do have that, I have the Minecraft forum page up and running. I did kind of put it up kind of half out of it. I'm kind of tired today, so if I did make any mistakes, please be sure to tell me. But yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's see, another thing. Well, this is kind of just like a funny story. I've been thinking of kind of building my own computer sometime over the summer. I think that would be a really neat thing to do. Sadly, I am broke as of right now. I have no job. So, oh, I didn't grab enough thaumium ingots. Yeah, like I said, as of right now, I have no job. I thought I had one for the summer, but some problems with that place, and needless to say, I don't have a job anymore. So that's kind of disappointing. However, I am dealing with it. I've been, constantly just searching for jobs, just applying everywhere and anywhere. Like here's just kind of how desperate I've been. I applied at Old Navy. Um, Now you may be saying, Old Navy, well, that's that's not too bad. That's, an average place. Well, my style, I guess you would say, is a little bit more on the punkish side of things. I wear the skinny jeans. I have my ears are at a half inch. So yeah, I have stretched ears. All that fun stuff. I wear, the band shirts. I have kind of the longer hair, and listen to, kind of the hardcore music. So. It's not exactly my hangout spot, I guess you would say. But, like I said, literally just been applying everywhere. So if you know anyone that's looking for, an employee, go ahead and call me up. But anyways, so, like I said, I was looking into, kind of building my own computer because I feel like it would be a really fun little project for me over the summer, crafting the shovel Reno. And I was, trying to be serious about it for a second, and then I kind of just ended up kind of like just, messing around. I went on newegg.com and pickaxe of the core. I went on newegg.com, and for each component of the computer that for each component that would be necessary in order to build my own computer, I kind of just, clicked sort by highest price, and I picked like kind of like the top end, like kind of my dream computer setup, if you will. And I really have no idea what I'm doing. So yeah. I kind of, just went to the most expensive thing on there, and my final price, in the end, ended up being around $6,400. So, if anyone wants to buy me that computer, go ahead. I will be I'll be much appreciative of that. No, really, I'm just kidding. I don't expect anyone to buy me a $6,000 computer. But anyways, I am still thinking of like building my own computer, but kind of, keeping it under $1,000. This computer, I would kind of use it more for, my gaming computer. I'll turn this laptop that I'm using right now, I would turn it into more of a video editing and renderer computer. I think that would be pretty cool. So I was just wondering, would you guys be willing, like, not really willing, um, interesting. Would you guys be willing to no, sorry, I can't do things and talk at the same time. I'm gonna stop, hands off the keyboard. What would you guys think about me starting, one of those chip-in things? Chip-in, if you don't know what it is already, it's kind of like a donation type thing. In that it's how should I put this? It's just kind of a donation type thing. I would say, it's for a certain cause. I would have it listed. It would have its own title. I would be able to see like a list of people that, donated towards my cause, and you can chip in as much as you want, like a penny, $1, $100, $1,000, $100,000, whatever pleases you, whatever floats your boat, and yeah, so, what exactly would you guys think about that? That would be pretty cool for me. Um, but I don't really know how many people would be willing to, donate their own money. I mean, it's not really something that I ever expected to be doing when I first started this channel. Um, you know, I'm just blown away as it is, with this partnership that I have with Social Blade, and all the revenue from the ads and whatnot. But what is that all the way in the distance? I see something. Like, I see it all the way in the distance. Okay, I no longer see it. No, I see it right there. Maybe I'm just seeing things? Seeing things on my computer screen? But anyways. Okay, never mind. Yeah, just, wondering what you guys would think about that. I think it would be pretty cool. So give me your opinions on that on the comment section. I really like to hear those. Now another thing, if you don't really feel like pitching into for me to buy a whole another computer, what would you guys think about pitching in to assist me in buying an external hard drive? Now an external hard drive would kind of allow me to render the videos a lot faster. Store some of my videos, do all that sort of stuff. Now obviously I wouldn't buy something too expensive. The thing that I was looking at is like an $80 external hard drive, 500 gigabytes, 7200 RPM. I think that would be cool though. So whatever you guys think. Go ahead and, like I said, leave your comments in the comments section below. Really appreciate any feedback from you guys. So now that I've kind of yapped your heads off, I'm going to first sleep, because I need to sleep. And then we're going to go ahead and check out what this pickaxe of the core and shovel of renewal does. Let's take a gander outside, and first it said that right-clicking encourages plants to grow. Oh, cool. Interesting. That's neat. Okay. Now let's see, it says that it's capable of harvesting large things of dirt. Oh, cool. Kind of like a 3x3 area. That's pretty neat. I like that. Now let's go ahead and check out what this does. Alright, so like it says, it smelts things automatically. So right there would be my next one. Interesting. And then holding shift suppresses the power, and then it's just like a really fast pickaxe. Well, I like that. That's pretty cool. And I saw other people using this. I'm not sure if this is in like previous versions of Thaumcraft, but whoa, didn't mean to do that. I forgot that you need to have it in your hand in order for it to help you out with the fall damage. So let's go over here. As you can probably tell, I kind of depleted everything of all the ores. This one right here. Oh, it automatically smelts it. That's pretty cool. And then, a little wisp that kind of guides you to the most valuable thing it can find. Seems like it's kind of right there. Oh yeah, it's definitely right there. Let's go ahead and get out my drill. I don't know. Maybe it might be. Oh, look. See, it was right. Look, it found V's crystals and cinnabar ore. Cool, so it does work. So it's kind of similar to the divining rod, only it's a little less obvious where everything is, so it kind of makes it more of a challenge. Yes, the divining rod is a little bit OP, but I like using it because, like I said, I don't like mining as is. So, and I'm gonna have to craft another sword as ever, aren't I? So those are those two things. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and store that in my bag for now. Don't really need it too much. And let me go ahead, take a little bit of a break, and see what it is that I want to do for this episode. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, guys, I was just kind of thinking here. I did a little bit of a remodel of my storage room. You can see that I have, this neat-looking stone bricks as the floor now. And I think it prevents turtles from spawning, actually. I don't really know. So I noticed that, like, no turtles spawn in here, and no turtles really spawn in here. At least I don't think so. So, yeah, that's why I changed that. But I was thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, didn't we, like, start something last episode? So I'm just gonna fly over here. And we see that our peat bog is all full. And like I said, if we were to harvest it, like so, we'll get a piece of peat. Also notice that it dropped dirt. That is a byproduct of this whole process. Also notice that my steam engine ran out of power as intended, so I didn't have to, keep up to date with it because they do explode after a certain period of time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the steam engine, put it right there, and I think that I could burn peat in here. No, I cannot. Oh wait, no, maybe I can if I flick this on. Okay, yeah, I can burn peat in here. So like I said, using peat to harvest peat. Hold on. Don't need to do that yet. I need a chest. Get me a chest. Are there any turtles? Any turtles that are willing to give up their chests? I see a creeper. Okay. Out of all the times that I actually need a turtle, they're not there. So let's go over here. We can go ahead and grab a quick chest from killing all the turtles that appear in my house. I have a few of them. Just a single chest will do. And this chest will be used for, storing the items that we are harvesting. Obviously they're not just going to go nowhere. Oh, look, turtles. Jeez. Okay, let's get this out of my hotbar before I right-click something. And by doing this, it should power up, and eventually we should start seeing peat disappear, and dirt and peat going into that thing. Actually, no, you can see the dirt right there. The dirt is replaced with this thing. The dirt will eventually land in here, and that is, like I said, the byproduct of this whole process. Die, snake. Okay. Hey, look, a chest. Okay, there we go. So you can see that we have some peat in here, and it's already done burning up in there. Let's go ahead and put more in there. And this is a little bit, this isn't exactly the best use of my resources. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave a few pieces in there so I can get as much as I can. Now I'm going to fly over here. I guess you'd say leap over here. And I'm going to craft up something pretty cool. First things first, I need some wood. So I'm just going to grab, I don't know, good enough for a full stack of wood right here. Alright, and then I also need cobblestone, I have that, and I also need some copper. Have that. Alright, so what we are going to do is also get some iron, and also get some redstone. And there we go. Alright, so what we need is we need 4 gears, 4 wooden gears. There we go, 4 of them. We need to upgrade these 4 gears into stone gears. And then with these stone gears, we're going to upgrade these to copper gears, I think, I hope. If I'm wrong, I apologize. And then next we're going to need 2 pistons. Pretty simple recipe, it's a vanilla recipe. Redstone. We got 2 pistons, we got 2 gears, we need glass. And we have no glass. So let's go over here to our handy dandy transmutation table and just get, we only need 2 pieces of glass, so let's get that. Alrighty, so now with these 2 pieces of glass, these 4 copper gears, these 2 pistons, and not wood but copper along the top will hopefully get us a peat fired engine. Awesome. We're also going to need another lever. There we go. Lever please. Thank you. And we are going to again fly over here. Is it getting dark? Yes, it's getting dark. Let me go ahead and sleep and I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, so I'm back over here and this seems to have gotten a good supply of peat. I'm going to destroy it and fall down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this and I'm going to get rid of all of those. I will keep this though. So what we want to kind of do is we want to make this to where it's automatic, and I now realize that this episode is running a little bit long because I just kept rambling on and on to you guys. So I'll try to get as much of this done as I can, but no promises. Let's go ahead and climb out of here. Thank you, smart moving. Love you. So we got a little bit over a stack of peat, which is nice, and we are going to put these engines on the ground. Alright, and I'm praying that I left my wrench in here, and yes I did. Awesome. And we're going to orient that so that it faces upwards. Alright, so as you can see, this is a peat fired engine. It is, it's going to hold the peat. Did I leave my pipes in here? No, I believe I put them back at home. So, what I want to happen is this. Oops. Alright, so I'm going to destroy this chest with the axe that I have somewhere in here. There we go, we have an axe. And we are going to get rid of that, and we are going to get rid of that. Then going to jump up here, get all that stuff. And we are going to make this a double chest. And we are going to put our peat in there. Alright, so now we have a supplier, or a provider pipe that will provide any items that are in this chest. And then we have these 2 things, peat-fired engines. Now I need a few more supplier logistics pipes because we are going to have 1 to each of these things. Alrighty, try and follow along with me. So I have some stone transport pipes, and these will just, connect to that right there. And actually, to kind of better illustrate this, I'm going to put that right there. And with the wrench, I'm going to first get a piece of peat. And here I'm going to say keep I don't know, 5 pieces stocked at all times. Partial request, yes, sure, why not? What this will should do is pull some stuff out of here and put it into there. And there we go, it did. Now with this dirt, we're going to just fill this back in. And there we go. And we can, just climb out of here as we need. Alright, so this is supplied with 5 peat. I'm going to get my lever back, and I'm going to put one lever right there and one lever right there. When I power this, it should, power that, because it's powering this block, which will in turn power this block. So that's pretty cool. So now that we have that, this is going to be the way that we replant our peat. And now, like I said, I need to go craft 2 more supplier logistics pipes, and I think that's pretty much it for now. So I'll be right back when I have those items. Alright, so I'm back down here in this hole that I dug myself, and what I'm going to do, I have my 2 supplier pipes like I said I would, and I just dropped them. Way to go. And with this, I'm going to use some stone transport pipes, and I'm going to hook this up. Oh no, we have a problem. Alright, whatever. Because if I were to, run this up like that, this would connect to here. And I don't want anything connecting to here, so don't want that, so I'm going to have to take the long way around. Not a problem though. And then here is where I'm going to have my other supplier pipe hooked up to. And then right here, I'm going to have some more pipes, and this will lead, not right there. Alright, let's be smart and use our drill. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to go down and do something like this. This looks cool. Alright, because as you know, oops, oh, we have that problem again, don't we? Alright, well, there's a simple fix for this. I think that's up one too high. Nope, that's perfect. Okay, there we go. So when this receives power, it will harvest the peat, which will be pushed into this pipe, which will eventually make it down towards my chest. This chest is hooked up with a supplier pipe, or sorry, not a supplier pipe, but a provider pipe, which will provide any items that happen to be inside it. Then I have 2 peat-fired engines. Each one should be supplying, hold on, should be supplying 5 pieces of peat to each engine. Alright, so there we go right there. Stop orienting it wrong. And then right here, we'll kindly grab a thing of bog earth. Tell this, hey, keep a stack of bog earth in there for us. And then everything should be good. We should be able to run this, stop doing that. We should be able to run this system and have no problems whatsoever. The only problem that we may encounter is, the off chance that we run out of bog earth. So I go ahead and just flip these 2 things on. The stone, or the peat-fired engines should start running, and you can see this stuff right here not having a certain place to go. How can I solve this? You know what? I think it's pretty simple. I'm just going to have it right there. And then, actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and shut these off. Go into my alchemy bag, and you can see that I have just a stack of each kind of ingot, except for gold, just in case I need them. And here's a good example of when I need them. I'm going to, with 2 iron ingots and 1 piece of glass, craft up some iron transport pipes. Iron transport pipes are very useful. They are used mostly in telling things where to go. So I'm going to use one right there. So I no longer need one right there. And I'm going to collect that. And with this iron pipe, if we go ahead and give it a whack with a wrench, we can control which direction the items that enter this pipe go. So you can see in this pipe there are 2 kind of darker sides, and then there's 1 light side. The light side is the side that the items are going to be allowed to travel through. And it's already getting dark again. So you can see that if I have it oriented this way, items will be able to go into this pipe from any direction, but they will only be able to go out this direction. So hopefully this shall solve our problem that we have right here with all this dirt that we would be getting. So we go ahead and climb out of here, slowly but surely, and activate these two things. No. It seems that they kind of choose a random path. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. There we go. I got it all working just as it should. Now my problem is basically the way that a logistics system works in logistics pipes is every item that enters the system needs to have a place to go. If it has no place to go, well, it won't know what to do with it and it'll just drop it on the ground. It'll say, well, you must not be important. So what I had to do is I kind of, in a way, I simplified it by having both of these connected to one single thing. And on the top of this chest right here, what I have is just a basic logistics pipe. I put it on here, and these actually have an inventory if you right click them with a wrench, and you can see that there are certain requested items. Or to be easy, especially since this is just one system, you can say default route yes. So that means that any item that this little logistics system does not know what to do with, well, it'll just send it that way and put it into that chest, which is pretty much what we want. So now all the dirt, all the peat, and also byproduct of these peat engines, peat-fired engines, called ash, should be outputted. Doesn't seem like it is though. But yeah, ash is another kind of a byproduct of this stuff, so yep. So I'm just gonna let this run. It'll get me a whole bunch of peat. You can see that it is replenishing the bog earth supply. It is also harvesting whenever it needs to, and it's also going to supply itself with peat, so I really don't have to really watch this unless it runs out of bog earth. But like I said, I have a whole bunch of them, so should be no worries there. So sadly, I am going to have to wrap up the episode here. It has been probably a long episode. I don't even really want to look at the time right now. So like I said, think about those questions. Okay, well, I'm gonna stay out here. I'm gonna sleep here for the night. Like I said, think about those questions that I threw at you, kind of in the middle of the episode. You know, that kind of stuff. I'm always thinking, or I'm always accepting ideas. Excuse me. I'm always accepting ideas for different systems that you may want me to do. It could pretty much be any system. I don't know, kind of do anything that you guys want me to. It's kind of open to you guys. Um, so I'm open to that. Again, I have the forum page if you want to, download all the mods that I have. I have an installation tutorial. I'll have a world download episode 10. So keep up with all that stuff. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you join me for next time. Like I said, next time I am going to be getting to that sorting system, the automatic sorting system. So you're definitely going to want to watch that. I've had a few comments because I asked you guys what you guys wanted last episode, and I had a lot of people say that they want a red power sorting system, which is kind of surprising to me because I don't know, I always thought the logistics pipes were more interesting. But if you guys want red power, by all means go ahead and tell me. And I'll go ahead and do red power, I guess. But it's not too late to change my mind. Go ahead and just leave a comment in the comment section saying which kind of sorting system that you want. So I think that's enough of me talking for today. Like I said, I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I have a lot of you, or I have a lot for you guys to think about. So go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comment section of this video. And I will be sure to, look at all your comments. So, this has been DrawingKid1313 with episode 8 of my Let's Play series. For about the 50th time this episode, I hope that you have enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Bye.